Hey guys, this is Nate at Stowe Training Systems here today, and I wanted to talk to you about the 4 best exercises for back pain. Now it's important, and we got Buddy here. Hey Buddy. Now what's important to understand here is that this is the 4 best exercises in my opinion for most people in most cases, okay? So you always want to have some sort of assessment to make sure you're doing the right thing, but most people, most of the time, this is going to help a lot, okay? Now before we show them to you, these exercises I really like because 1, they can be done anywhere. They require no equipment, so you don't have to worry about going to the gym or anything. You can do it anywhere. And 2, they're very user-friendly. There's a lot of what we call proprioception or feedback, where you can kind of tell if you're doing them right automatically without necessarily having me there watching you, okay? All right, the first one's going to be the dead bug, okay? What we're going to do is get our lower back flat to the floor. Our feet are going to be on the floor. Our hands are going to be in the air, reaching to the roof. You're going to breathe in through your nose really deeply, 3 to 5 seconds, and then breathe out through your mouth, 5 to 8 seconds. Basically, you should take twice as long to breathe out as you do breathing in. So just like this. I recommend anywhere between 5 and 10 breaths. Make sure that back stays super flat to the floor while you're breathing in, while you're breathing out. The back not leaving the floor is super important. The breathing out hard is super important, okay? Awesome, so that's the dead bug. That's the first one you're gonna do. The second one you're gonna do is gonna be the glute bridge, okay? So I'm gonna have my feet in the same position. I'm gonna smash my lower back to the floor again, just like that dead bug. And I'm gonna squeeze my bum as hard as I can until I start to feel my glutes start burning, okay? Once they start burning, you're gonna count to 20. Just hold it for 20, 19, 18, keep counting. You can do anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds. You want to feel your glutes burning. Now, if you feel your lower back working, that means that your waist is too high. You went too high, go lower. If you feel the top of your legs or the back of your legs working towards the beginning of the exercise, that's why we're doing it. Keep concentrating so you can feel your glutes work. Once you feel those burning, then start counting, okay? We're just trying to get rid of that gluteal amnesia and get our mind to muscle connection working, okay? If you start to feel your hamstrings or top of your legs working towards the end of your counting, go ahead and stop. You're just getting tired and we need to build up your endurance, okay? Again, 20 to 30 second hold after you feel it working. So dead bug 5 breaths, then that glute bridge, okay? From here, we're gonna move into a side plank with our knees bent, okay? So my elbows are gonna be right below my shoulder. My knees are gonna be bent. I wanna get in as straight of a line at my hip as I can. You can have it bent, but straight's better, okay? So this would be a little harder, this is a little easier. If you have to start here, that's cool, but as you get in better shape, you can straighten it out. From here, think about touching this hip to the roof. Just get it as high as you can, okay? Now, you don't need to squeeze anything or hold anything like that. If you think about touching this hip to that roof, everything on this bottom side here is gonna work. You might feel it more in your arms, more in the abs, or more in the hips, just kind of depends on what your weak points are, okay? But just think about hitting the hip to the top, okay? To make it harder, you stay up, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, just like the dead bug. Anywhere from 5 to 10 breaths. If you want to make it a little easier, bring the hip up, count to 3, drop it down. Bring it up, count to 3, drop it down, 5 to 10 per side, okay? Last one is called a back to wall shoulder flexion. So you will need a wall, so not quite no equipment involved. Now, preferably your wall has a whole lot of success stories behind you because you do better. We want to get our butt, our lower back, our upper back, and our back of our head to the wall. From here, we're going to reach back towards the wall and up towards the roof. Back towards the wall, up towards the roof, and try to make it kind of smooth. The main thing is that my butt, my lower back, my upper back, and the back of my head remain in contact with this wall at all times. So you might only be able to get to here. You might not be able to get to here without losing that positioning. That's okay. Do the range of motion you can. It's more important that butt, lower back, upper back, back of head are on that wall than cheating to get your arms up here, okay? The further away my feet are from this wall, the easier this is gonna be. Closer, significantly harder. So that's just a way you can progress it. I would recommend anywhere between 8 and 12 reps of those. So there you have it, the 4 best exercises for back pain. We have the dead bugs, 5 big breaths, the glute bridges. You wanna feel the butt working. When you feel it working, squeeze and hold that for 20 or 30 seconds. The side plank with our knees sort of bent, 5 to 10 breaths or 5 to 10 reps, depending on where you're at. And then the back to wall shoulder flexion, 8 to 12 reps. You can form that as a circuit, 1 time through or up to like 5 times through, depending on the amount of time you have. Coincidentally enough, that would work as a great warm-up if you're about to go do something else. So that's a great warm-up. I don't think anybody has any questions because Gabe's holding the camera and he hasn't mentioned any, so that'll be me. I'll be back tomorrow, guys, at around 11 a.m. Have a great day.